What's good in the hood, folks? Atlanta on Smash giving you educational information on Bitcoin, baseball, and what it means to be the greatest, most hated.
Fairly close together, crowding the plate. The pitch, there's a long one to right field. Forget about it. This one is headed for New Jersey, high into the upper deck. Barry Bonds with a spectacular 3-run homer.
Barry Bonds is the greatest player of all time. Because of his PED controversy, pitchers were so reluctant to pitch to him that he inadvertently broke the MLB record for most walks in a season twice in his career. Baseball is a game that is so challenging to be successful at. You're considered an above-average player if you reach base about 30% of the time over a season. Imagine getting on base 60% of the time. Folks, that was Barry Bonds. Nobody has dominated baseball like Barry Bonds did in the 21st century. And nobody has dominated the crypto sector in the 21st century like Bitcoin has. Since 2009, no other cryptocurrency has surpassed Bitcoin's market cap, which currently stands at about $400 billion. There will never be an asset like Bitcoin. It is virtually impossible for cryptocurrencies to surpass a one-of-a-kind proof-of-work digital asset that possesses real-world value on the rails of the internet. It is a creation that cannot be duplicated. There will never be another baseball player like Barry Bonds. He's the only player to have 500 home runs and 500 stolen bases in a career. And in a game where you were more likely to strike out than get a hit, Barry Bonds in his prime was more likely to get on base than he was to strike out. Barry Bonds didn't cheat. The object of modern sports is to create an advantage to win within the rules of the game. An increase in muscle doesn't equate to skill. How many bodybuilders can hit 100 miles per hour fastball 450 feet? Barry Bonds didn't know that a hanging curveball was coming. He had a trained eye worth $250 million. He was born to play baseball. And we tend to forget, there was a time when Barry Bonds wouldn't even have the opportunity to play because of the Jim Crow era. Did Honus Wagner, Babe Ruth, or Ty Cobb cheat the game because their ball clubs refused to play with or against black players? Barry Bonds was destined to dominate the game. And he did. Bitcoin can't cheat you either, but banks can. Financial institutions will cheat in order to gain the upper hand on competing banks, even at the expense of the client. The purpose of the Bitcoin protocol is to create an advantage against third-party financial institutions that have lied, manipulated, rehypothecated, and cheated their way into the hearts of hardworking Americans that pay an unnecessary interest to store their value. And finally, you can hate Barry Bonds all you want. You can hate the fact that he was a spoiled baseball brat, born into baseball royalty, who wasn't a very friendly person. You can hate the legendary skill that very few, if any, are able to replicate. You can hate the fact that he holds the home run record. But numbers don't lie. And neither does Bitcoin. Alright folks, that's all I got for today. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You already know who it is. This is Bitcoin Versus. And this is Atlanta on Smash.